Hello and welcome to Juicing with Bubba right here in my kitchen. I told everyone and myself especially that I was going to try the juice fast. I'm going to at least try it for 30 days, if not 60 days. We'll see how tolerant I am of this. Obviously, you have your... I had no idea, by the way, that it would take 2 to 3 hours to wash all my vegetables. I bought them for a week. As you can see, I bought all my fridge items. I cleared my fridge out, basically, and it's all vegetables now. I had to buy the canning goods. I had to rinse my vegetables. I did it in water with about a half a cup of vinegar because I used a lot of water with my vegetables. But usually you would just put your vegetables in the sink, cover them with water and a quarter cup of vinegar, and you're good to go. Or you can buy a wash and do all that. It's expensive as hell. I just chose to do the vinegar. Along with my juicing, I'm adding some stuff. Now, Joe Cross from the movie Fat, Dead, and Nearly Dying uses kale, celery, cucumber, ginger root, apple, and lemon. I am only adding spinach and orange peppers to this, which is just a bell pepper, simply because they were on sale, and there's nothing the matter with them. I'll also be adding broccoli to mine 3 times a day. I will be juicing 6 times a day and keeping them in these, which are airtight, and I will pop a tack in there and vacuum sink those too. Vacuum seal them, excuse me. I did buy the Omega VRT version. There's a picture of it right there. I did some research on this on YouTube and found that for what I'm doing, which is a lot of leafy products, this is going to be a better unit all around. Besides the fact it's quieter, it has a better motor, and it has a 10-year warranty on it, on parts, all parts, and motor. So yeah, I choose to go that route. The Breville that he uses, in fact, all the Brevilles only have a 1-year warranty on them, and that's for juicing approximately 1 to maybe twice a day. They don't let you know that in the movie. But there's a guy, I'll put his link down in my description. There's a guy to watch online that's been juicing for like 25 years. And he's the one that showed me. Anyway, let's get to this. Here's your juicer. One side's for the juice. One side, which I have lined with a simple shopping bag, is for the pulp, which I also learned I'm going to probably take out and run through again just to maximize my yield, because let me tell you, this is not cheap. I bought $111 worth. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I bought dog food. So approximately $108 or $100 worth of vegetables you saw in the fridge there, and I don't even know how long it's going to last. I guess we'll see, because I think that this is going to be gone just to this right here. But what I will do is try to be as thorough as I can in each of my juicings. Here I am. You can see me. Ta-da. I got shorts on today. Obviously from Michigan. I'm a Tiger fan, a Michigan fan, and a Red Wing fan. By the way, yeah, we're going to take the Stanley Cup. Mark my words. What is the date today? May, I think it's 14th. Something to that nature. I'll correct that. If I have to, I'll put that in the description. But I weighed in at an astonishing 352 lbs at the doctor's. My triglycerides were 278. My HDL was 4 points on the bad side, which is supposed to be your good cholesterol. My LDL was 3 points on the bad side. Overall, 178. It was not a bad cholesterol score, so I'm okay with that. Triglycerides I would like to bring down, and what I'm going to do is in 10 days from starting this Juice Fest fast, I am going to go back to the doctors for another blood work and see what happens in these 30 days. I'm going to try it. I'm also going to add, I think I told you, maybe I didn't, omega-3 fish oils to my diet, simply because it's just damn good for you. And I'll take a picture of my freezer. It's loaded with nothing but, I fish like a maniac, so I've got fish galore, walleye, salmon, bluegill, pike. I get everything in there. If I find myself not getting enough proteins, then I will add fish or chicken or something of that nature at night as one meal. Let's get started. On the back of this machine, it's pretty simple. It has an on button and a reverse button. Reverse because it's got these little paddles on there. You can scrape it all out. But we're going to start. Now, I know they said start with the foliage, get it in there, and then run some juicy stuff through, like the cucumber or the peppers or the celery. So let's start. As you can see, it's not that loud. It's not that loud at all. Kale is going to be your big buyer. I got so lucky today. This was on sale. Was that, I think, $1.29 for a bunch, or $1.49 a bunch? That's a good bunch right there. So let's start with that. Some people like to take the rinds off, the stems, if you want to call them. They're a little bit bitter, but I got the apples, lemon, and the peppers to take care of that taste right there. So in goes the kale. Let's see if I can do this properly. By the way, this is my first time with a juicer. So everything you see is me starting out first time. Oh, piece of cake. I'll figure all this out. I figure by my third video I'll have it down. Now I better make sure I got the right one going. Okay, I got the juice coming out the right one. On this Omega, the square one is for pulp, the round one is for the juice. I'm going to stick in another kale. Oh, damn, piece of cake. This thing rocks. Let's put a couple celery pieces in there. Yeah, by the way, that Breville works at a very high RPM. This works at a very slow RPM, which apparently gets more, like I said, more juice out of your vegetables, which is, when you're paying this kind of money, you better be getting more juice out of your vegetables. As you see, I don't got a whole lot of pulp yet. Let's toss some spinach up in that puppy, see how much it can take. I may not even have enough vegetables here. We'll find out. But it's looking pretty good so far. No complaints here. Let's do a couple apples. Boy, they run through fantastic, I gotta tell you right now. By the way, I cut all my stuff. Just obviously it's gonna make it a lot easier. It's going down really quick. Here's gonna be your juice right here. This is your cucumbers, boy. Oh, I hear it coming out. There it is. Looks like a green rabbit turd, you know what I mean? Actually, turds from rabbits are... That is really dry, but I am going to attempt to run that through again and shove a... Now, Joe Cross, who I'm getting this from, throws his lemons in with the brine on. I know how bitter a lemon brine is, but I'm going to try it. I don't care. Let me get a couple of them in there. Just pop the rest of the spinach in. Woo! Look at the goodies coming out of that bad boy. This can be messy, by the way. I'm going to show you cleanup on this thing and everything. I don't know if it's going to be a pain in my rear end or not. I don't really care because I ain't got to wash pots and pans. That's one thing I do know. Just get some celery in there. And here's the other good thing. I grew up in a family who liked to eat vegetables. So I love every single vegetable and fruit there is. I don't think you can put one in front of me I don't like. Kale, going down the hole, baby. It won't self-feed itself, by the way. You do gotta... I probably got too much going on in there. You can shove it in there pretty good, though, and then just take your hammer down and... Whoop. My tie the sound effects a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Now, there is a froth on top. I don't know if you can see it right now. It's not bad. I'm going to run that through probably with the... There comes some more of the goodies here. Probably run it through with the excess. Whew, losing my stuff here. Pepper time. And also the mornings, I will be adding strawberries, possibly bananas, I doubt it. Mangoes for sure, because I bought that today. Pineapple for sure. And I'll just use the green juice as my base. I'll add it. That's the ginger root, as he would always say. I love my ginger root. You can never have too much ginger root. You know, whatever. Wah, 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 wah. Apples. Man, try to get your apples in first. I should have said that, because you know how quick they go brown. I'm going to put them all in right now. Just so they're in there. Getting a bit frothy. But I'll tell you, that's making a buttload of juice. Alright, I'm going to actually, I'm going to get some into one of these right now. I see I better use 2 of these. One to catch the excess juice. See? Not so bad. It's got a little handle. I wonder if there's a cap. I didn't pay attention. I don't know, but anyway. I'm going to get that in here, because we're going to have to mix this all up. Obviously, if you're going to store this, you need to fill this thing. It's a 12-ounce jar. Fill it to the top. If you don't have a vacuum seal, you're probably okay for 72 hours with it like this. But you want to drink these juices as quick as possible. Actually, I'll just set it right here. And I'm going to do another one. How are we doing over there? We're not doing bad. Whoa! Woo! Ooh, I got my first taste of it. But it's not really all mixed to me. Like, it doesn't have everything in it. So I will wait to taste it. More kale. Kale, what they say, not just Joe Cross. Everybody says the miracle food. It has been proven scientifically that you can actually live off of kale and water alone and be one healthy mofo. My doctor said basically, Brett, do this as long as you want. Well, I told him I was going to try for 60 days. He said do it as long as you feel comfortable in those 60 days. After that, just eat meat and salads. Cut the bread out. That's all you got to do. He said it's not a big deal. He says this is a good idea. The rebooting is it's a good thing. It's good for your system. Everyone needs all these vitamins. It's not a question. I hope I have enough kale here. I think I do. Gotta use way more than he uses. Of course, when I watch his videos, he's not making it for the entire day. You know what I'm saying? This thing sucks down vegetables way better than I thought it would. I thought it would take forever to do what I just did, and not at all. Well, hell, you watch me. Well, I better save some of these, right? Yeah, I better save some for my last thing. Let's get that ginger root in there. A ginger root, as Joe Cross says. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's clogged. Stop. So you just hit the reverse button. There it goes. Alright, make sure it's tightened back on there. And go ahead and start it up again. I was putting too much in at one time, obviously. Yep. I got too much in there. Let's slowly let it. There. What did I put too much in? Oh, I probably put too much kale in at one time. Okay, back in business. Man, look at all that fiber. That's terrific part. Apparently you can put this in your garden. It's excellent to grow your new veggies that you might want to take up. Okay, I'm just going to put that in there. Let me put a lemon in there. Alright, now I'm going to take this stuff, they say to ball it up into a ball or a tube, if you will. Tube to get back down in that hole. Just like a dookie ball. And then just start putting it back down in there. Apparently, you will get a little bit more out of it. Not a lot of people do this. Could be a pain in the ass, I guess. But, as you see, I'm doing it. And I'm going to follow it straight up. A pepper and a cucumber. Let's see what happens. Now, if I'm juicing the entire day, I believe I'm supposed to do 6 12-ounce glasses. There's 2 full ones right there. I'm probably going to get close to 2 more out of this. So we are talking about half the produce to complete another round to fill up 2. Not bad. I can't see that produce lasting the entire week at all. We'll see what happens here. Like I said, I'm going to give you my every step of the way. And if I fail at anything during the process, you will see that and have a good laugh. Hopefully that's not the case. Let's get 2 more of these puppies ready. Let me see this now that man, that's like dry as a bone, man. So I think we did good on that. Running that back through. I don't think you could actually squeeze any more juice out of that. I don't think, oh, there's a little something left in there. Just let that sit for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, it's still spitting out the brine. That's what it's doing. Woo! We're almost to the taste test. I would love to have this colder. That's going to happen right now. And what I'm going to do while we're waiting is pop an omega-3 down my system. Actually, 2 of them. I'll take 2 of these a day, 2,000 milligrams a day. Oh boy, here it is. Actually, no. I tell you what I'm going to do. I am not going to. I just happen to have a clean pan right here. I want this mixed thoroughly. God, don't I got anything better than that? Not that I can grab right away. So I'll do it out of this can, I think. Yeah, I'll do it out of the can. I'm going to mix these back together because, you know, not all the ingredients were in the same thing. Not going to worry about rinsing my jar. Shazam. Don't let me lose my omegas. They're right here. This thing looks like it's about done, so I'm going to kick it off. I don't see any more juice coming out. I'm going to add this. I'm going to take a spatula, which I happen to have right here in the dishwasher. I'm just going to stir that a little bit. Yeah, there's ain't nothing but juice in there, Jack. Hoping I have enough kale. I think I do. But yeah, let me stir it a little more. I'm gonna actually move this mixer for a minute. You know, easy cleanup. That's that. So we know that's a piece of cake, right? Right, you trash. I'm going to rinse this now. Not without getting that last drop out of there, I ain't. I'll rinse this puppy out. Just so you know, it does rinse out very nicely. First time I tried it, and very nicely. Actually, I got both of these, so I could probably, it doesn't matter, I guess. I'll go with the big one first. It all fit in the big one. Oh, that one ain't got a measuring thing on it. You hooker. This one does. And it goes up to 4 cups, 32 ounces. So we know that. But we also know that we have 2 12 ounces right here. 2 12 ounces right here and 2 right there. So let's go ahead and pour it back in. probably best to use the freaking little pitcher guy. So I'm going to transfer that over. Yeah. A lot easier to use the pitcher. I'm going to start with the ones I already used. Whoo! I smell the lemon. I've filled them right up to the top, man. I won't even have to vacuum pack these ones. Get a lid on them right away. Alright, got a little more. So no need for you to see the filling of the rest of these, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so there's your proof of what it does right there. That made 1, 2, 3 and a half. Not bad. So I'm only 1.5 shy, so you know, not a whole lot more vegetables. I'll probably do a lot more and save them for tomorrow morning. But that's the deal, man. Here's the taste test. I have to drink a whole one of these, so when I make my other one, I'll drink another 3/4. This is either going to really suck or be tolerable, because I don't think it's going to be real good. Here we go. You know, it ain't horrible. It's not fantastic like everyone says it is. I don't care what you say. I think if you added some pineapple to that, you'd be okay. But it's not bad. But it's pretty thick. I can see that drinking a 12 ounce of this or a 16 ounce of this would actually fill you up pretty good. I mean, if you're going to do 6 of them, I may not even have to do 6 of them. I don't know. I got to study that one a little more. I think with adding my broccoli and adding my omega oils, I might be okay only doing 4. But I will continue to drink my gallon of water a day as well, which I've always done that. Probably the reason I'm still alive, pushing 50 right now. So that's it, you guys. The Omega VRT, I got that one. This is how I'm packing them. You saw how I'm doing it. You saw the veggies I'm buying. Until then, which would be the next video, here's my fatasse. That's what you get to see. It's my fatasse right there. I'll take some pictures and show them to you. Signing off. Thank you very much. Peace.